Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Not much, man. Just watching a video about this guy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. I see that.
okay. Yeah.
So you pretty much answered everything there.
Right.
So if there was a fight
Yes.
going on, who would you rather have? The fat neck beard reviewing the guy, or Tate, a fucking guy who knows boxing, can fight, has millions of dollars, can shoot guns, can pretty much do everything? Who would you rather have?
So this guy's
as
like
a friend?
he's like a combat commando. I mean,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
says he's
combat ready. He's
This,
combat ready at all times, mate. If you
Yeah.
live in America, you need to be combat ready. That is just the facts.
Listen, in this hypothetical,
Everybody has a fucking gun. Everybody has
Yeah.
a
Well, if
weapon.
everybody got a gun-
Everybody's fucking mad. Everybody's mad at the government. It's just a fucking. It is a war zone.
Is
So I don't
Tate
want
gonna
this.
fight? Is he gonna fight or not?
Yeah, fuck it. What is somebody gonna sue him? He has billions of dollars, mate.
No, I'm saying
So
in
what?
this hypothetical that you're setting up, is Tate guaranteed to fight or not, or does he have the option to run away?
Tate's gonna fight, mate.
I
Okay,
bet
I
he's
take
not.
Tate.
Kickboxer,
I
he's
bet he's
confident. Like, what?
So number one, if there's guns involved, you got to think about it. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't kick a bullet away, right? Like, there's no shot. So it doesn't matter how martial arts.
Well, it depends on the law and wherever you are. Like, if you're in Texas, I'm sure he's gonna be carrying a strap. Like, I
Okay,
would.
all right. So let's assume he's strapped. Okay, we're gonna assume he's strapped and
Yeah, he's
he's
gonna
ready.
defend himself.
He's ready to fire on them. All right. So
Have you seen the videos of him shooting in the shooting range? The guy is fucking cracked.
okay. So
He's like, yeah.
yeah. I get that, but like, so think about it like this. So if you like Floyd Mayweather, like who, by the way, I mean, we could probably both agree is probably one of the best fighters. Like,
Okay, see, this is
Conor
why you're
McGregor.
dumb. This is why you're dumb.
okay.
Floyd Mayweather is like 5'5".
Yeah.
Tate is like 6'7". It doesn't matter when it comes
I
to
feel-
fighting. Whoever's the biggest wins.
How tall was he?
It's like I have even me and you both don't have fighting
Yeah.
experience, right?
Right.
See, like me versus you, even though you're taller than me, I'd beat you because I'm heavier and
He's
got more
6'3".
muscle mass. You're yeah. But if you were in a position where you trained, you'd
Yeah.
beat me because you're taller and you'll be heavier.
There's no way. There's no way because there's like I see what you're saying, but it's weight class as well. It's not just height. I've seen people that are 7 foot tall get their ass knocked out by some guy that's like
Yeah, but
6'1".
he's a kickboxer. Floyd Mayweather is a boxer. He
Okay.
had not only do you understand? He's kick and boxing.
No,
he does both.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. But like, do you see what I'm saying? How like I feel like in a situation, Tate would bitch out. I think that he would bitch out 100%.
Dude, you're just a tater, bro.
Okay.
A hater.
Now think about this then. Think about this.
Well-
So if he gets involved in the fight, what's going to happen? He's going to get sued. He's going to potentially go to jail. It's going to look really bad on him.
You're acting like rich. There's
Okay.
literally murderers and fucking there's literally murderers, pedophiles, and sex offenders going around who don't get sued. If you have money, you're invincible, especially in America. Okay, so that little argument that you're doing doesn't work. If you're a billionaire, millionaire, you can literally get away with murder. That's how it works in America.
Listen, I want the Ghislaine Maxwell fucking list unsealed as well. All right,
That's why-
Now,
I
what
agree
about
with
Alec
you.
Baldwin?
That's
That's an
what-
easier one.
That's why canceling the thought of canceling it is a
Okay.
fake concept.
Okay.
Because there's people that are literal pedophiles and rapists who have a platform and aren't cancelled just because they're famous and they know the right people. So that's how it works, mate. This is the world's a fucked up place.
I feel
This
like
isn't a nice
we talk
place.
about what do you mean like somebody like Harvey Weinstein, like that guy got fucked. I mean he's yeeted
yeah.
and deleted. He's done.
Yeah, because we're not going to get into conspiracies here, but there's certain reasons why.
Well, I mean the guy got fucked. I mean like that's the thing is like there's not just that like O.J. Simpson went to fucking jail. Look at R.
Yeah,
Kelly.
I know, but there's people who don't get caught who still have a platform, and even if they do get caught, they can just pay off a few people and they're fine. Like it's just how it works. That's how it works. How billionaires. There's loads of billionaires who get caught or have conspiracies, and it just gets brushed under the mat. It happens all the time.
Greek. Is the Earth flat?
Yes, 100%. You're not a globetard. Please do not tell me you're a fucking globetard. Holy shit, dude. I used to like you, Asmin, but now
Oh,
more and more. Bro,
Chill.
you're just fucking stupid, dude.
You-
Are you seriously a globetard?
Bro, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if you can joke about that because of the misinformation fucking
no,
bullshit on
it's-
Twitch.
Shut the fuck up, McConnell.
I'm just saying,
Shut the
dude.
fuck up.
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
fucking no. Don't talk
You
to me
don't
unless
know.
cam
You
up.
don't know what
No,
you can get banned
no,
for.
you
literally
hide behind,
just got banned.
No, you hide behind a fucking World of Warcraft picture. Shut up. I don't want to hear
What are you
it from you.
talking about? What does that
I
have
wanna hear
anything to
from
do
you.
with what I'm talking
Shut
about?
up, shut up, shut up. You don't
You're
get
so
an opinion.
clueless.
Okay,
Unless you
alright.
show your face, you don't get to talk.
So I do think that it is. I think that it's a globe. I do.
Yeah, because have you been into space? Have you seen it for
you?
yourself? Have you?
Okay, have you seen?
Well, okay, so therefore it could be round and it could be flat if you're going to use that argument.
So, all right.
So you're going to trust some fucking random guy? Like, you're just going to trust him? America faked the moon landing, by the way.
How do you
It's
know
been
that?
proven.
How do you
my
know
God.
that they faked the moon landing?
Americans, listen, Americans are literally the fucking worst, okay? They
Okay.
stole land, claimed it for themselves. They
Who
don't
didn't,
even make
by
good
the way?
Their only good food is from other immigrants, and then they claim it for their own.
Tex-Mex.
And still they want to get rid of them. Okay? After eating their food and
But there's no
introducing such
immigrants in
culture,
the moon.
there's nothing original about America. Everything is stolen. Everything is faked. It's just bullshit.
Greek, just go say this dumb shit on your channel.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, fat ass.
Go fucking say that. Me?
Shut up.
You want to talk about
Shut
me
up,
being a
fat
fat ass, dude?
Shut up.
Says
Shut
you,
up.
Greek. Holy shit, dude.
Says fucking you, bro. Come up.
I'm gonna be honest. All right. So look, I don't think. Like, how is it so hard to believe you? How is it so hard to believe people went to the moon?
Oh my god.
How's
You're
it so
so
hard-
brainwashed, bro.
Well, it's like
Oh
I
my
mean, you've
God, I
you've
can't
flown
with
in
you.
an airplane.
Bro,
How is it so hard to imagine there's a big airplane that goes to the moon?
Watch videos, and do some research.
Are you?
Okay.
Oh my God! I saw the video.
Just do the research.
I saw
Just
some
watch
videos.
spend a whole 6-hour stream on reviewing every little bit of evidence, and
That's-
then come to a conclusion.
That's
okay?
actually a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Like
Yeah.
the fucking.
I mean, listen.
the final verdict on if the
This-
moon is real.
Listen, this is how I know the Earth is flat.
Okay.
Okay. You do know way before we had internet, way before anything happened, right? Somebody discovered gravity. Okay. And way before that, they discovered the Earth was flat. Okay. Discovering on the Earth was the easy part. Okay. They conquered that instantly. Then
You
they
just
discovered
look down.
gravity. Then they discovered gravity. So you're telling me that suddenly we decided the Earth was round after they discovered gravity and they already discovered the Earth was flat? Do you not understand? They had way more knowledge than us than we do today. They don't even know how the pyramids are built.
Well, I think that people have an idea on how they're built, but they're not sure. And there's also like other ruins with rocks that can't even be moved by like the most powerful cranes that we have today. You're not wrong about that at all. I think that's true. But like just because you
Thank
don't
you.
know
You
how
heard it, but it's true. The Earth
that-
is flat. Ladies and gentlemen, Asmongold said the Earth is flat.
But like
Thank you.
that's a stretch though, right? Because like wasn't there some dude in Greece who figured out because he had like sticks and shit and he could see based off of the shadows that you could tell that it was round because you could measure the shadows. Isn't that a thing?
Yes, it was.
To be honest, I'm not the smartest Greek. My
Yeah.
ancestors were probably a lot smarter.
Well, he was
but,
also a Greek.
But pretty much Greeks discovered everything. Like, you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome.
Except for the Earth being round.
No, Greeks literally discovered math, bro.
That was a joint effort between Greeks and Arabians. Like I think Arabs, there's evidence of them inventing a zero, and then Greeks also invented math too. But yeah, I think that's partially true. Sure, I feel like there's no way it could be flat. There's no way.
Oh yeah, by the way, my rates are 10k an hour. I'm giving you an hour free.
Jesus Christ, are you
no,
kidding
bro,
me?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
No, you make 500k a month. You can afford
I don't
1
even-
hour of my.
I don't even know
No,
that.
dude.
I have to
No,
pay my
dude, come on.
editors.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
okay.
work here, providing content.
You're helping me
Fine,
out.
I'll give you friends rate. I'll give you friends
Okay,
rate. I'll
it's
give you
only
5k
7,000.
an hour.
Oh, 5K.
5K.
Wow, that's
I
reasonable.
have.
Wow, how friendly of you to do that. Wow, thank you so much, Greek. All I'm saying is like let's get back to this dude, right? I feel like he would duck out of a fight. I feel like this dude in a situation would duck out of a fight.
You're
because
wrong
think
about
about
that.
it logically like this, okay? This dude's an asshole. Everybody knows he's
What?
an asshole.
Are you fucking stupid?
I didn't say.
Why is he an asshole? Why is he an asshole?
What?
I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like, I'm an asshole too.
He's real. He's not an asshole. Maybe if it being like, it's me like saying like this, you're bold. Yeah, should I say that? Maybe not. But is it true? Yes. Does that make me an asshole? Maybe, maybe. But sometimes you've got to be an asshole to speak the truth.
Okay.
But it's true. You are bold, and it's a fact.
So
You
then
are
you admit
bold.
he's an asshole.
I mean, sure. I guess you'll
Okay,
have that.
he's
one.
an asshole.
Fine, you
All
get
right,
me there.
good.
He's an asshole, yes.
The guy's
But
an
he's
asshole.
not wrong.
But okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
He's a right asshole.
he's a right asshole. Let's say that. How many people do you think want to square up to Andrew Tate?
Not me.
But
Not
there
fucking
are
me,
a
mate.
lot of people, because people square up to Mike Tyson, and there's no shot that somebody that's going to square up to
Oh,
Mike
wait,
Tyson.
who the fuck? Besides that one dude on the plane, who's
Back
squaring
in the
up
day,
to Mike Tyson?
like back in the day, people square up to Mike Tyson,
I
start
think-
fights with him.
I think you're confused,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I think you're confused on like a professional fighter. Like
Okay.
this guy, like you're. See, this is why this is you're comparing him to Mike Tyson, right? Okay.
Well, no,
You
no,
can't
I'm
compare-
not.
It's first of all, it's different sports. Both are fighters. Okay. Both from different times. Okay. The
Okay.
more time goes on, the more advanced the fighters will become because of technology.
That's
and fighting
true.
techniques
You're right
and
about that.
knowledge being shared.
You're right.
So Mike Tyson might have been the best in his era, but I'm sure in 100 years, if we're still on this planet, there's going to be people way better than Mike Tyson ever will be because of the knowledge and the technology and the.
Somebody call
It's just
Rogan, hurry.
That's how it happens. That's how it happens. The evolving, the evolution of
Somebody get-
humans and
Somebody
fighting.
get Rogan over here.
I'm
right
gonna
away.
be
Okay,
honest.
because somebody could spend like 10 hours a day reviewing Mike Tyson, pick up his best parts, and review Muhammad Ali and pick up and craft a perfect fighter. Back then, they didn't have internet and that they could obviously like review fighting, but right now, knowledge is so ready available that fighting is going to get more and more advanced, and people are going to get better and better. So you can't. It's just like you comparing like a CS:GO Source player with a CS:GO with a Valorant player.
It's
I
the
don't
same
know.
with anything, right?
Obviously, a CS:GO player is going to be better for now, but now the kids are getting into CS:GO and Valorant. The people are going to just be better than CS:GO players.
Well, no,
Eventually.
no, you're right in every regard. Like in every regard of this, Greek is actually 100% right. Look at Olympic records. Look at all kinds of sports performance. Like Greek is actually right about this. People like look at people that played League in 2013, compare them to people that play it now. This is absolutely the case. Like in general, yeah, there's power
It's
creep.
real life
IRL.
power creep.
Yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah, exactly. And so this shit happened. Like what I'm trying to get at though is like it's not about Mike Tyson or Andrew Tate. How many times have you seen an article about Andrew Tate getting in a fight?
Probably never, because he'd probably just pace. I don't know. I mean, like, why would he need to get into a fight? First of all,
Why? But why would
He's
somebody
ri-
need to get behind? Why, if he didn't need to get in a fight and it was voluntary for him, why would it be important that the other person was combat ready?
well, to be combat ready. He's literally saying he's combat ready. Would you rather be somebody who's combat ready or somebody who's not combat ready? That's the point he's trying to prove.
Okay, all right, that's kind of fair. Sure, yeah, it would
Like,
be better to be combat ready than not be combat ready.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Like, listen, some loser on Reddit,
Okay.
or let's just say some dude on Discord who
Yeah.
calls his girlfriend kitten, right?
Okay.
All right, versus Andrew Tate. If
Right.
you're going out with one or the other, and there was a fight to go down, who do you think's more combat ready? That is the only point he's trying to prove. Okay.
Combat
Somebody
ready
kick-
is not
somebody
combat ready is not
some-
combat willing. Like I feel like if this dude
Well, if you're the fact, no, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong
Okay,
there.
good.
Because the fact that you're combat ready means you're combat willing. Because if you're gonna put in the time and effort of your life into practicing a
Mm-hmm.
combat, means you're willing. If you weren't willing, you wouldn't even be combat ready.
But then why what is the logic that all of these other fights have to have bodyguards around them all the time? Think about it like this. They have to have bodyguards around them all the time because people try to stick fights with them, whether it's Floyd
Because-
Mayweather,
but
Conor McGregor,
he's-
any of these big
He's
fighters.
talking about he's making an example to try set for people like me who are like nobodies. He's famous. He's at a point where it doesn't matter anymore. So many people know him. He needs bodyguards. But for the average Joe, for what he's talking about, would you rather have the average Joe combat ready or not combat ready? He's not like make an example.
Well,
Right now, he's so rich and famous. He needs bodyguards. He can't take on the fucking world. Like,
sure,
that's
but
just
like
stupid.
I never see videos. What I'm saying is like I'm sure that people have tried to start fights with this guy. Like, do you think that there's any chance
Oh, of
that people
course.
have,
There's some people are gonna come after you
so
if you're gonna act like yeah.
people have tried to start fights with this guy a lot. You never hear about this guy getting in a fight. What does that mean?
I'm lost. What you mean by that?
Well, so let's say you admit people like to get in fights with this guy. Of course, this guy wants to get in fight. People want to get in fights with him, and you never hear about him getting in fights.
Well,
You
we
never hear
don't
about
actually
anything
know
like
that.
this.
We didn't know him personally, but
Yeah, but like, what's the odds, right? Like, there's a high probability.
well, I doubt he would ever get into a fight because he lives.
That's why I wouldn't
you
want
know.
to have him. That's why I wouldn't want to have him there.
No, but that's not the point. He's setting an example to like your friends. Like, for example, would you rather go out with me or McConnell to a pub where there's most likely to be a fight?
I don't know.
See-
Like, I'm not sure. Like, it's like, you know what I would rather not do is not go to the pub. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not.
but I'm just saying if you. Yeah, but you see, you can just say that. No, you're making hypotheticals
it's
about
like also,
everything
like-
just to prove your point.
I mean,
That doesn't work. Like, you're just making every
but
hypothetical
that was a
to prove
hypothetical.
your point.
But this a hypothetical on top of a hypothetical.
Okay, let's just stick with one hypothetical
Okay.
then. Okay, me versus McConnell. Okay, who would you rather have outside in a place where there's like 6th Street? There's fights all the time. Say if a fight goes down, would you rather have me by your side or McConnell?
It depends on who can run faster. Because I would get the fuck away from there. I would
Okay, so then
get the
so then me
fuck
so then
away
me.
from-
McConnell hasn't ran, I don't think, ever in his life.
Jesus.
Maybe when the Uber Eats guy comes to the door, he might have a little jog down the stairs. But
What
that's
do you
about it.
have against McConnell?
I don't. He just talks a lot of shit and never shows his face. I can't with that.
Oh my god.
Show your face and then talk shit.
What
I
do
mean,
you do?
that's just
What,
what it is.
look, here's the thing. All I'm saying is like I feel like this mentality that like Andrew Tate and a lot of these guys have. I mean, do you think this is like a positive thing?
Yes,
You
yes.
think
It's
it's a
teaching
positive
men.
thing?
It's teaching men to actually become fucking men and not let society or women tell us how to treat anybody or do anything. Okay, I hate that.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell us how to be men.
Yeah.
That's fucking annoying.
Well,
Okay, if you can't
Isn't he
go
telling you how to
outside,
be a man?
listen. If you can't go outside,
Yeah.
right, hunt and provide without any resources other than just your mind and your hands, then you are a weak fucking man. End of fucking story. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody gives a fuck about your karma on Reddit. Nobody gives a fuck how many likes you get on Twitter. At the end of the day, if everything was to go to shit, the majority of quote unquote men would die out in the wilderness. Only the true fucking men, aka like them K-coners that everybody seems to call dumb and make fun of, they will survive. Because they're actual true men. They're not only in touch with their masculine side, they're in touch with their feminine side. Because to be in touch with your feminine side, you need to be one with nature, Mother Nature, which is feminine. They can track, they can hunt, they can kill and provide. So, yeah, it's a fucking disgrace of... It's just like a terrible time to be in right now for men in general. You are shamed to be a man.
I will grant you all of that. I will say every single thing that you said is true, but like the only thing that I'm not a fan of is the like. I mean, don't you think that was weird that he did the slap and he played a girl's voice? Like, don't you think that's a bit weird? I mean, like that's out of pocket.
Asmin, do not fucking start. Don't you fucking dare start. I've seen literally female. I won't name it for drama's sake because I don't care. But I've seen a female streamer hit a male streamer on stream and nothing happened. Okay, if that was reversed the roles, that male streamer would have been cancelled, banned, prisoned, shunned, shamed. Okay. I'm sorry. If a woman hits me, she's getting fucking decked. She's getting what she did. Like, if she hits me, I'm gonna fucking drop kick her to the ground.
But he's not in a fight. Like I'm not saying like listen, you have the
I'm just
right,
saying that's
you've
how it's
got
gonna
the
work,
right
bro.
to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself, and I think that's okay. Like
I'm just saying that's how society is.
But that's
Women,
got nothing to do with slapping somebody.
I've seen some fucking disgusting things online where women get away with it, especially when it comes to like sexually, where they're like, oh, when his friends bring around his 18-year-old friends, and then she's doing something sexual, and then all the comments are like, imagine if this was reversed. I literally have a TikTok. You want me to show you the TikTok of what I saved? Let me see if I can find it. Girls get away with literal fucking bullshit all the time, and nobody calls them out for it.
I think that's true. I do think that there is a double standard where if a girl is violent towards a guy, it is viewed as not as bad. It's viewed as not as bad as whenever a guy gets violent with a girl. I think that's generally true. Yeah.
Check your DMs.
I've got it. We'll look at it. Give me a second, okay? I go over here and
So
I'll pull it up. I don't even use
like
TikTok.
35 minutes. You got 35 minutes
Okay.
of my time. Free trial, by the way.
With Mark Austin. This is ITV News at 10 with Mark Austin and Julie
After
Etchingham.
giving an 18-year-old his first kiss.
Good evening, paedophile.
His first. No, his first. Don't say kiss. His first.
His first. But what's wrong with that?
If a man was to do that, a grown-ass, weird-ass man, do you know he would have been... If you reverse the roles, a man would have got fucking... You're so fucking weird, bro.
Okay,
Are you
so-
serious?
so
Like, if you reverse the roles, you know damn well the people would have said shit in the comments.
This is my opinion. I think that is probably the worst example you could have used. I think that is the worst example.
No, I saw that literally today. That's just the closest example. I'm not giving you... I got loads of different examples.
Okay. Because like that's the thing. It's like there's plenty of guys that like I go to a strip club and I see plenty or fucking Hooters. I've never been to a strip club. I've been to Hooters before, and there's plenty of fucking 55-year-old dudes that are simping and trying to fucking get attention from some 18, 19-year-old girl, and it's celebrated. So like I feel there's like a whole establishment for that for guys. Now I think that you're right with violence. But the sexuality part, especially with like hooking up, like what's one of the most popular categories for porn? It's teens. Like that's a fact. Is like how many fucking things have you seen just turned to 18? How many times have you seen this? Like guys, am I right? Yeah, am I right about this? Like yeah, and MILFs. That's true. That's the other side. Yeah, there's a whole lot. Like I don't think that I'm wrong about this at all. Go ahead.
We're both not wrong. We're both not wrong. We're both making good points here, but I'm just saying, like, it's just hypocritical. That's all.
All I'm saying,
girls get away with a lot more than guys. I gotta find another example here.
There are girls that do get away with shit that they should not get away with. Now that is becoming, I think that you should admit, because I believe this to be true. I don't know if you agree with me that is becoming less the case.
Yeah, because of me and Tate. That's why we're making a change to this.
You think that? Do you think that's why?
Yes.
Why?
Because of me and Tate, we're bringing light to this situation.
I
I see myself as a gift from God, ready to spread His word here.
I'm glad.
That's how I see
I'm glad that you. I'm glad that you feel.
That's why when I go live, my whole chat spam's Giga Chad Greek. In Greek, we trust. That's why they trust me.
To be honest, they do that in my chat too. They absolutely do. I think that there are a lot of people that agree with your point of view. My only concern with this is the fact that I feel like in some cases these things are non-consensual. That is what I think is problematic. I don't think that if you want to be in a traditional relationship, and I defended you because I agree with this.
I think me. Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate that,
because
by the way.
I think that you have the right to want to have a girlfriend or a partner or somebody who you have that kind of relationship with, if it is consensual. The problem that I have with some of the comments that he made, especially the slapping thing, is that is not consensual. That is what I have a concern with, and I feel like there are a lot of guys that see stuff like this and they misinterpret it in that way.
So this girl called me an incel on Twitter.
She did. I saw that.
Yeah, she insulted me.
There were a lot of them.
Yeah, so I mean, people are literally making fun of me. But if I was to go and make fun of a girl, okay, then I would get fucking attacked. How dare you? How dare you? How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you talk to her like that? But if you're making fun of men have to take it. Why do men always have to be the bigger person and take bullshit and bullying? But if you say one wrong thing to a girl, about 50 fucking simps roll up who aren't gonna get laid, who are just literally wasting their time doing fucking nothing with their lives, hoping some random whale on the internet will sleep with them. Like, I don't understand.
Do you think there's more hate videos about you or Pokimane on YouTube?
Who's that?
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. What about Amber Heard?
Mate, are you fucking kidding me?
But-
Wait, did you just compare me with Pokimane?
I'm just giving you an example of a male
Wait,
and a female.
yeah. For her, me, because
Uh-huh.
for my size versus her size, okay. First of all,
Okay.
you're comparing us. She's a way more popular person.
She is very
For
popular.
my size compared to her, me.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure how many hate videos there are. I feel like there are a lot of her. But
If you type in Greekgodx, every single one is a fucking Dexterio and a fucking thing. Greek said this about women. Greek got banned because of this. Greek is being homophobic this week. He is being transphobic next week. He's being racist the next. They're all talking shit about me when none of it's true, just to get a few clicks. I got banned for twerking. Because a girl twerked, and I called her mid, and I said she can't even twerk right. The only reason she gets likes is because she's a girl and she has tits. I got up and started twerking, and I said I can do it better than her. I twerked, my whole chat fucking Craigasmed. I was twerking away, and I got banned. And then Dexterio said I got banned for being misogynistic, which wasn't the case.
And you saw that. You probably saw that I called that shit out. I said that is fake news.
But you're the only. This is why you're the number one on Twitch, because you're not a little fake little bitch who doesn't do their research. This is why you're successful and others are just failing.
Well, I mean,
That's
yeah,
the
sure.
difference.
I do all right with myself. Yeah, of course. But like, I do try to give things a fair shake. But like, what I'm saying is that with any of the things on Twitter, like, if there are, think about the main things that in like culture and society people view as positive for a man versus a woman. I think that physical appearance is much more important for a woman than a man in society. Would you agree on that?
Wait, I spaced out. Sorry, I was looking at TikTok. I was trying to find this video for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, again. Sorry.
So,
sorry.
do you think that in society, men and women are judged much more harshly on their physical appearance than men?
Yeah, and so they should, because all they care about is their physical appearance, right? Okay, look, let me just break this down, okay? And let me calm down, because I feel like I'm going to say something wrong, because because there's a lot of people listening, and let me calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Allah. Okay, awesome. Okay, so if a girl goes out to online, right, shows her boobs, shakes her ass, puts a bunch of makeup on, okay, going online literally to be judged, and then they get judged, and then they get mad at people judging them, whose fault is that? Okay.
So you're saying if a girl is...
I'm just saying, like, for example, do you see like any of Chat's mums or any of their mums or their grandmothers going online shaking their ass with their tits out? Majority, no, because they don't want to do that, because they're not insecure and they don't need to find external attention from other people.
I think that there are plenty of people that are guys that feel the same way. All I'm saying is that I think the reason why people defend women more for that is, like, you go and look at like the ages of like how men and women win Oscars, for example. Women win them at a much lower age, and I think that's a big factor because of it. I think that physical attractiveness is...
First of all, the Oscars are rigged. But
okay.
Yeah, moving on.
I mean, sure, I probably would agree with you on the Oscars are probably rigged. Absolutely. However, I do think that there are a lot of women that probably feel like their physical appearance is more important to them than an average guy does. Because I think, like, whenever you're talking about like a guy's dateability, like, physical appearance can be any number from like 1 to 5. But I think that for most guys, a girl's physical appearance is like either number 1 or number 2 every time. Like
I spaced out again, but yeah, I'm gonna agree with you with whatever you said. Yep. But yeah, this is another example. For example, right, I put on Twitter.
Yeah.
By the way, I got fucking hate for this.
Okay.
Because these guys are actually so brain dead.
Yeah.
So I put on Twitter, right? I said it's disgusting to see girls pump their lips up with lip filler and fucking plastic. They look dumb. Well, I didn't say this, but I'm gonna say it now. They look dumb and they look like ducks. It looks fucking stupid. They look better without it. Every fucking comment, this girl's going, women can do what they want with their bodies. Don't listen to anybody. And then this other girl goes, yeah, you look beautiful with your lip fillers. I'm like, what are you saying? Are you implying she didn't look beautiful before her lip fillers? I'm here saying you don't need to do anything with your body to look nice and beautiful. And people are saying you're encouraging lip fillers. Therefore, they're saying they weren't perfect without lip fillers. And they're saying, yeah, body positivity, do what you want with your body. Yeah, slay queen. Are you fucking stupid? So you're saying she's ugly without her lip fillers? True or false?
I think it's something that gives somebody confidence, and I agree with you
No,
too.
no.
Like,
How about you find confidence without, like, this is fucking stupid. No, that's stupid. You have to do it to find confidence.
do you feel like you
What?
found confidence, like now that you've lost weight and like you're
That's
more...
different. Getting
Okay.
healthy and pumping your body with plastic is different. Sorry.
Well, I
You
feel
cannot
like
compare.
it's like it's different, like from a perspective, but the destination is the same. Does that make sense?
No, it's not. No, it's
Okay.
no, it's not. Me going to the gym and going for a run, it's not the same as pumping your lips with lip fillers. I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
not the fucking same.
Well, I feel like the impulse is a lot the same with people, right? I mean, there are a lot
Okay,
of...
maybe you'll get confidence.
Sure,
But when you
okay.
have to fucking okay, fine, they'll get confidence. But when they get to like a 2 years time and they have to rejuice their lips every fucking week or every month or
Yeah.
however, because you do know you have to do that with lip fillers. You have to repump them
Don't know
up.
that.
Okay, you have to
I'm not sure.
rejuice them up, and then they get more and more and more, and they feel like they have to get more, and then you get body dysmorphia, and then you're never happy. So your idea of confidence leads to mental health issues, right? Body dysmorphia.
I
Believe me, because
actually think that you have a very good point. I think that you have a very good point here. And the mental health issues that I think like a young girl would experience, like imagine you're a young girl and you look on Instagram and you see a bunch of people that are incredibly attractive, and like you don't know that they've had plastic surgery. You don't know that this picture's been through 2 different editors. You don't know there's a filter on top of it. You just compare yourself at a face level and to them on a face level, and you think that you're not worth it. I think that's a huge problem. I agree.
Yeah, and this is not the point. This is not the point. This is the
Yeah.
point of it all, okay? It's very damaging to the people that matter the most in the world, okay? We are examples to our children. And by our children, I mean humanity's children.
I get it.
Okay? Because us, the chat, me, McConnell even, we are example to our children. Every child is our child as humanity. So when a little 14-year-old girl goes onto Twitter
Yeah.
and she sees one of these girls, maybe a Twitch streamer, a female Twitch streamer, let's just for example, and they've got a filter on, they've got makeup on, they photoshopped, they've done everything they can to modify their looks to look
Right.
a certain way, okay, because they're self-conscious.
Yeah.
And all these girls in the comment go, oh my god, you look beautiful, slay queen, you look beautiful. And then you've got a 14-year-old girl, when she looks in the mirror, she looks like fucking Fiona from Shrek. She feels ugly, and it gives her they are projecting their insecurities onto our youth. So then what happens is little 14-year-old Amy feels fucking depressed because they're looking at all these girls looking beautiful, and she looks like a fucking smork from World of Warcraft in the mirror to her eyes, when in reality she's just as beautiful and perfect the way God made her. So it's damaging to our youth. And these girls are all doing this body positivity. And I stole this from a guy in chat. It's called toxic positivity. I stole that from a guy, by the way, but I'm going to claim it as my own. So yeah, guys, I made up this thing. It's called toxic positivity. You're being
great.
toxic, but you're claiming being positive.
I especially agree with you. Whenever
True or
it's
false?
people-
Just say true or false.
True or false? Toxic
There it is.
positivity. Yeah, I think that's in general true. I do think so. But like, don't you think like the solution to something like that is very, very hard, because like it's weird. Like you can't tell somebody that they can't use a filter, right?
No. But just make people aware. That's just as long as we're aware. That's half the fight.
I actually think that that's probably a good thing. And I think that if more young people knew like the amount of effort and time that people put into curating their appearance online, they would probably have a different perspective in how they look. So I actually agree with you on that. I even think that there are some things that are very harmful with that. Absolutely. And I see this especially with like being overweight, for example. People getting positive comments for being morbidly obese.
Arnold, would you like to comment on this part? This is where you come in, mate.
I don't give a fuck. Leave me out of it. I'm not an example for anybody. Only myself.
See, McConnell with the... See, that's a W mindset. See, this is... Why can't everybody... Finally, McConnell said something fucking smart. He's only an example to himself. Why is everybody looking at everybody else comparing themselves other than comparing to themselves? See, first thing that McConnell said... This is why McConnell's fucking quite smart when he wants to be. He only compares himself to himself. He doesn't look at random celebrities where they're just money hungry and try to become them. He's himself. He is himself. He's gonna better himself. He can only win if you're comparing yourself to yourself.
I think that's true. It's like the thing is, like what I think that a lot of what you're saying, you know what it reminds me of is like whenever it's like you play an RPG and you have like 4 different dialogue options. And it's like the bottom dialogue option is like the most hostile bad one, but they all lead to generally the same outcome. It just creates a different dialogue with the character. I feel like that's what you do is like you're using like the bottom dialogue option to express something that I think a lot of people agree with. I mean, I think that especially
No, see, this is why
you think people don't agree with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, Asmin. Oh my God, I want to fucking punch you right now, dude.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
Dude, you don't understand. People are fucking stupid in this world.
Yeah.
There's literal NPCs who don't know this basic knowledge. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You assume, like, because you're smart, you assume people know because you're just dumb in that. You're smart, but you're also dumb. There's people who generally don't agree what we're saying right now, and they don't understand. They're NPCs, and whatever they think is they expect everybody to think the same. And if you don't think the same as them, you're cancelled.
So
that's how they think.
Okay, I get that. So how many people do you think if you presented the problem that social media presents to, and this is also with guys too.
It's the worst, yeah.
Yeah, if you presented this in a way that is charitable and reasonable to a person, how many of those people, like on average, do you think would probably come out on your side and really also my side of things?
Check my Twitter, mate. It explains it all. My Twitter is like a social experiment, mate. If you look at the replies and you look at the people, you will actually fucking be astonished about how fucking stupid. People will agree with me, right? But they'll disagree because they hate me. So even if I say the fucking sea is blue, they're like, the sea is blue, but I fucking hate Greek. Greek, the sea ain't blue, you fucking piece of shit.
No, I see that. I see
fucking
that all
loser.
the time. People find a way to bring you up all the time.
That's a plain example. That's like when it comes to Trump and Joe Biden. People will have a hate, and they'll reach it'll be like a bit like you know when sometimes you reach occasionally. They'll reach to every extent because they personally hate somebody, even if they're spitting facts, because they're so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, no, people. Yeah, exactly.
By the way, Trump is better than Joe Biden. Can we agree here, Asmin?
Trump's better than Joe Biden. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like
Asmin, don't do this to me now, bro.
Here's the thing.
Please don't do this to me, bro.
I voted for Trump the first time. Okay, so
Let's go.
I voted for him. I didn't vote the second time because he didn't fucking.
Yeah, because you watched Hassan's stream probably.
No, he was making content then too.
Man, look at you, bro. You've changed. See, I can't believe people actually have come to an agreement that they thought that Joe Biden was better. The guy can't even walk. He can't even walk. Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't run yourself, how are you gonna run a fucking country?
I mean, what's your? I mean, FDR was in a wheelchair.
I mean, bro. I mean, let's be fucking serious here.
I mean,
It's a bit like. Can we just make this for an example, right? Right. Wasn't there a thing where some streamers had a sponsor?
Yes.
And they declined it.
Yeah, I've had sponsors that declined. Yes.
No. What was the recent one? I can't remember. I don't know quite. Can you explain that one? Because I have a take on that.
I don't even remember. Like, the last time I actually got a sponsor or like anything like that was probably, it was for V Rising, and I just ended up not playing the game.
What I'm trying to say is, people will do things, right? And look, people will choose to keep their image clean rather than doing the right thing. So even if it's hypocritical, right? Even if it's hypocritical, all right, they don't care. So if one is bad, but if it can remain them having a good image, they'll do it. But if something's bad and that is going to ruin their image, they'll choose to keep their image pristine, okay, because of ego, okay? That's what I'm trying to say.
Of course, people are going to do what's in their self-interest. I think that's common sense, right? I mean, of course, everybody's going to do whatever is beneficial to them. I don't necessarily think. Go ahead.
So carry on. So what I was saying is, people wanted to choose like Joe Biden over Trump.
Okay.
okay? Because it was the cool thing to do, right? They just knew like everybody was agreeing. They didn't like Trump. They even rigged the elections. People don't understand. Like they literally rigged the elections. They rigged it.
Bro,
They rigged and everybody
honestly,
let it slide. Everybody let it slide.
honestly,
Like
I
how is
don't
that?
think. Here's why I think that that's not true, is because of COVID. I think that most average people, the way they take a vote, is they ask themselves, are things good right now? And if the answer is yes, they vote for who's in office. And if the answer is no, they vote for who's not in office. And the fact is that people blame Trump for COVID, whether you think it's his fault or not. People said that it was his fucking fault. And everybody saw
The
that.
media blamed. No, the media blamed.
Well, so did
Listen,
all of
listen.
the opposition to him, too.
Man,
Everybody did.
my. Okay, so
All I'm
okay.
saying is, like, COVID happened. I think Trump lost because of COVID.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Conveniently, COVID happened, and then conveniently, Trump was. It's all convenient. It's all very, very fucking convenient. But besides the point, right? Okay, if you have a big business, okay,
Yeah.
with millions of dollars, okay,
Mhm.
you're gonna want to endorse somebody you can control, correct?
Okay.
All right. Now let's have a look, right? Who's more easier controlled, Trump or Biden? If you were to control somebody.
In what way? Because the thing
Just
is,
with
like,
words,
you can
with
get
words and political opinions.
you can
Who
get
just
people to do stuff for different things. So, like, you can control somebody's ego, or you can control somebody's bank account.
It's not. See, everybody's saying conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. Big companies endorse presidents because they have like it's known. There's like it's not a conspiracy. Like will you endorse me if there's like endorse like everybody knows about that. There's no conspiracy. It's been known for years and years and
Well,
years.
it's called lobbying. Like,
I'm just saying, like,
nobody is disagreeing with that. All I'm saying is that I don't think that this was some kind of like massive fucking thing that happened and it caused I think that what it comes down to for me is I don't think the shit was rigged. I was surprised that it was as close as it was, honestly, in the election. I was, because there were so many fucking people, and whether you agree with it or not, I think that it's very evident that the media did succeed in blaming Trump for COVID. Whether you think that he should have been blamed or not,
did.
I think they succeeded in doing that. And the outcome of that was that people did not vote for him because they just simply looked at the situation that they were in, they looked at the situation that they are in, and they said, this is worse, let's do it again. Let's get somebody else.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I think
it's weird. Why
that
did you switch your vote up? Why did you switch your vote up?
He didn't regulate social media. I felt like there were a lot of other types of controls that he had. He put out a lot of executive orders that just got immediately overruled, which implies that he probably didn't put a lot of thought or effort into them.
Mate. So, mate, there's more
Yeah.
problems than social media. There's people getting
Really?
fucking bombed. The school's getting bombed. Do you understand that?
And how do you
And
how did you find out
change,
about that?
You changed your because it's. What do you mean? How did I find out about it?
Did you find out about it on social media?
I mean, listen. If the social media woke us up to them getting bombed, then fair enough. But it was just on the news, on television, not just social media.
Do you believe
You
the
do know.
news?
Depends which source you're going to use.
And that's
but there
the
is
thing.
news.
And
There
I
is
think that's a
news
huge
sources.
problem. Like, I think that social media and like news and like the way
I mean, you make a good point. You make a
Yes.
good point there.
And I was hoping that he would do more to like deal with that. I thought that as somebody with a big background in entertainment that understood it very well,
He literally
did
was
nothing.
taking troops. He was taking troops out, though. Do you agree?
Yes, and so did Biden.
Um,
And people got mad whenever Biden did it.
I think it's called. What's it called when they have wars, but they fund it from a third person? I think Biden's
proxy
doing a
wars.
lot of that. I think he's doing a lot of that right now, right?
Oh, with like the Ukraine thing?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. It is. Like, I'm going to be totally honest. Like, so I did a fundraiser. I raised the money for Ukraine and all that. That was good. I support the people of Ukraine. I don't understand all the nuances of the geopolitics. So I generally...
Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. So there's not. we got him. We're not trying to catch you. We're just trying to learn from each other's opinions. Like,
No, I get that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty like I'm not even American, but I just know Americans fucking corrupt as fuck, and nobody seems to care about
it is.
Like,
It is. But like, don't you see like it's a problem? And like this is kind of like this is an issue, right? Is like everybody is sitting around talking about like Andrew Tate or like your recent opinion on something that you posted on LSF or something got posted on LSF or it's on Twitter or on Dexterdo or whatever, and people are talking about that and not the fact that people don't have any fucking money, not the fact that people don't have any they can't afford to eat, they can't afford to live. You've got bombings all over the world. I feel like that's kind of an issue. It's a huge fucking problem. Because like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna be honest, guys, none of this shit really fucking matters. Like,
you can't control it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't richly control it.
Well, what I'm saying is like the opinion, like whether Andrew Tate is an asshole or not, really, like it's like nothing. Like it's just so small and irrelevant. Like we have for-profit prisons in the country, and people are worried about some bald dude with sunglasses being an asshole to women. Like the fact is, like it is absolutely completely distorted.
I'm just saying that the key is fitness. If once you just go to the gym, keep yourself to yourself, work out, and don't bother with anything, okay?
Yeah.
And you manifest greatness within yourself, then the government has no control over you. That's just simple.
I mean, I don't know about no control, but
they're gonna have some control, obviously, but a lot less. Yeah, a lot less.
Yeah, sure. I think that's generally true. If you work out and you're true to yourself and you feel like you're physically confident, I think that's something that's positive. That's a good thing, and I don't see anything negative with that.
Because a lot of people in this world feel like because the government's always trying to control you, tell you what you can and can't do.
Yes.
And a lot of people are unhealthy, overweight, and they feel no control within their self. Yeah. The government takes control of them. You just feel like a lost loser. Once you start feeling control over yourself, you become more confident, and then with confidence, you can speak out more. You feel healthier. Your mind becomes clearer, because I'll be honest, like a lot of this food that they give to you has a lot of shit in it that you don't even understand what it's doing to you. Like if you read the ingredients out aloud, what you're drinking.
Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color. This is the good part. Phosphoric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzate, caffeine, produced under the authority of Dr. Pepper.
Okay, yeah.
We love acid.
So what else? There's more than that.
It surprised me too, but there's not.
Okay. Anyways, that's what they tell you what's in there. Anyways, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they tell you. That's willing to tell you what's on there. So caffeine in general causes restlessness, sleepless nights, anxiety, which can lead to depression, which can lead on to being unhealthy, having low energy because you're using your energy at the wrong times, because your body is like a clock, right? We are very like finely tuned over millions of years, finely fucking tuned humans, where we wake up in the morning, our body kicks up, testosterone. That's why you get morning wood. Yeah. So we literally get a little boost of testosterone to get us going in the morning. That's why our dicks get hard in the morning. And then you go on, and when you disturb this with a can, it can lead to an unbalanced life, which can then lead to other mishaps.
Well,
right?
Do you drink soda or anything?
So I drink soda, but like, say if I'm gonna drink a soda, I've worked out for like half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's pick your poison.
So you try to
if you're gonna
it out.
It's called balance, right? So if I've been fucking going hard, I'll treat myself to a soda because I know I'm gonna sleep well at night. It doesn't matter. The soda and the caffeine ain't gonna do any damage because I've just fucking worked hard for like 1 to 2 hours. Went for a run. It's not gonna the minimal amount of soda I drink is not going to affect my... But if you're sat at your computer and you're like, hey guys, give me a second, I'm going to juice up with some G Fuel here. Give me a second, guys. And then you drink G Fuel to fucking game. Why the fuck do you need G Fuel to sit at your fucking PC and game? Why? I don't understand. What? So you need energy for your fucking what? For your brain? Just go to sleep if you're tired. Wake up and game later. Like, I'm confused. And then people want to know why they're depressed. They have no bitches, and they can't go fucking anywhere in life. They wonder why. Because they sit at home, they're a bunch of fucking wankers that sit at home, have low energy, low testosterone, because they're sitting gaming all day, watching streamers. And then on top of that, you're not only watching streamers, you're helping streamers live their dreams while you're ruining yours. This is why I don't understand these streamer events when a bunch of fucking sheep go, like, what has this streamer done? They've sat and reacted videos and you're glorifying them. You're helping them live their dreams while crushing yours at the same time. Live your own dream, become your own human. Like, I'm confused. So stop drinking G Fuel, stop being putting toxins in your body, go outside, touch grass, as they say, and do something with your life, and you'll become, you might find a girl. You might find a girl out there in the wild.
But do drink Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
What I'm saying
is good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Drink
Mountain Dew Game Fuel. Drink a lovely can of cancer.
Zons with the 5 good subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes. What I'm saying is this, right? I think that the idea to get out, live more naturally, exercise, spend more time in nature, this is not something that is bad. It's not bad.
Exactly.
This is not bad.
Exactly.
Nothing about this is bad. Absolutely not.
Do you want to know what I learned from nature? Right?
What?
This is a quote that I'm going to take for myself, and I made it up, and maybe I stole it from somebody along the lines, but it doesn't matter. I looked at a man, right? He was cutting his grass, mowing his grass. I thought, wow, the grass grows, but he has to keep cutting it.
Yeah.
Now, if the grass was somebody from chat, and somebody cut them down, they would play victim, right? And they would stop growing. They would blame man for cutting them down. They go, why does man keep cutting me down? We need to cancel man. Cancel him. We can't do it if man keeps cutting us down. But no, does grass give up? It keeps growing. It doesn't matter. And man has to keep coming back. It never gives up. Grass keeps growing no matter how much man cuts him down. Grass doesn't play victim. It doesn't write a little hate thread on Reddit. It doesn't cry. It doesn't complain. It doesn't try cancel it. It just keeps growing. And it gets greener and greener. Thicker and thicker. Stronger and stronger. And as long as we exist, grass will keep growing and Mother Nature will still go. Until we get wiped out, and it will still go and keep going, keep going.
I feel like that is...
Become grass.
There are some people that I actually don't think that's that bad of a metaphor. What you're saying is that it grows regardless. If it gets cut down, you have to just keep going. I think that's true. There's people that have problems in their life and they get held back by those problems, and then they feel like because they're being held back by the problems, they shouldn't try to push forward and overcome the problems. I think that what you're saying is true. Absolutely.
We live in a victim era because of social media. And the most people that cancel people are little fucking 14-year-old kids who get told what to do by their parents, what to do by teacher, what to do by their government. So they go online, cancel people to feel power because they are powerless little shits. Okay? Nobody's going to fucking cancel you. Nobody's going to cancel me because guess what? If they do cancel me and they wipe the internet and I can't go on any fucking platform, guess what? I'm still going to be a beefy fucking male full of testosterone doing push-ups every day, and I can do what the fuck I like and I have money. They can't cancel you. It's invisible. It's an invisible logic. Oh no, you banned me off Twitter? What a shame. I can't post my tweets that nobody gives a fuck about. Boo-hoo. Oh no, I can't stream. I've already got money. Who cares? I'll go on YouTube. Even if you don't have YouTube, I'll go out into the real world and probably make way more money than people that do on social media. Like, I don't understand. Like, people think social media is the all and be all of the world.
It's a big deal, though. I mean, you've got to keep in mind. Like,
it's not, though. It's a big deal for you, maybe, but it's not for the average normal human. No.
But if it's not a big deal, then why does every single elected official have social media?
Okay, but does my grandmother have social media? No. My mum has maybe a Facebook or something. Maybe my grandma has a Facebook. I don't know. But it doesn't actually matter because they survived years without social media.
I
It only
didn't say
just
you
come.
can't survive without social media. We survived
Then it
years
doesn't.
without
That's like my whole point.
electricity,
You
too.
proved my point. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Nobody says
Yeah.
that you need it. There's a lot of things that you don't.
You just did.
No, I did not say that you need it. I said that it is extremely helpful and is very useful. Like, you don't need electricity. You
It's
don't
not
need
useful.
the
It's
internet.
not fucking useful. Social media
So
is the
you don't
cause
like
to
social
all
media?
depression. No, fuck no. Fuck no. Why would I like Twitter? Why do I care if Dick, Tom, or Harry has got a new fucking Tesla? Why do I care if they got into a new fucking org? Nobody cares. Why do people care about other people's lives? Care about your own life. The only person you should be following is Allah. That's the end. And the only people you should be loving and looking up to or helping is your family. Nobody cares about your fucking org. Nobody cares about your cars that you got. Nobody cares about your little parties you're going to. Holy fucking shit, Asmin. All you should be worrying about is family, creating a family, creating strong bonds with your family and strong bonds with God, and finding somebody who can relate with you so you can create a good friendship. Nobody cares about little social media likes. Oh, I only got 100 likes. I only got 5,000 likes. Nobody cares about your likes, because in a week's time, in a year's time, that tweet, nobody remembers. Do you understand?
I think that people get something out of social media, though, right? I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
depression,
do.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, because you're an insecure loser. No offense.
What do you mean? I'm insecure. I'm
Well,
talking,
you need-
talking about on
yeah,
Facebook.
you-
I don't mean
Okay,
on Twitter.
unless unless you're going to use social media to motivate others to become better,
Yeah.
which I don't think you do normally, but most social media, most streamers, and most what's it called? Streamers and social media. It's not sure,
Influencers.
YouTubers or whatever, influencers. Yeah, most of them are insecure losers who are fucking nerds at school, where the internet nerds related with them, and they feel like likes makes them feel something inside. When in reality, it doesn't matter. They're all insecure little fucking losers. Okay.
So-
for example, Mizkif pulled up one of my. You know Mizkif, right?
I've heard of them.
You've heard of him? Yeah. He pulled up one of my VODs, and do you know what he did when I said something?
What?
He went, well, chat, I got 20k subs and Greek's got 1k subs. He had to compare subs to make him feel better. What an insecure little boy.
I'm not
gives a
Mizkif.
fuck? I know, but I'm
Like-
using that as an example.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, why did he?
I mean,
do
no,
that?
Mizkif. By the way, I don't have a thing against Mizkif. He's you know, he's cool and stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a problem. I'm just using him as an example. Like, if I was going to say short people, I'd refer to Mizkif as an example.
Okay.
Bald people, you. Fat people, McConnell.
Right.
So that's why sorry, McConnell. But yeah, it's just an example. Like, there's nothing against him.
Wantep wants to join a call. Do you want to talk to Wantep?
I've got to go, bro.
Oh, come on.
He's my kryptonite.
Isn't he
We
like?
can't-
Isn't he like?
He's my
17?
kryptonite.
Like, you
he's
can't
the one.
handle him?
He's the only one that can defeat
Oh
me.
my god.
Keep
Okay.
him away.
Okay.
Keep away.
All right, Greek. I'm saying, like, I think that, like, you're trying to spread at least part of a positive message, right? That the working
That's
out,
what
the
I'm trying to-
fitness stuff, and everything. I think that
Which
the
you need to
only-
do, by the way.
You are right. I'm not going to debate you on that. You are right. You see me in real life. I need to start working out again.
This is how it works, Asmin. Right?
Yeah.
I love you, Asmin. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I love you so much. I want you to live longer on this planet, believe it or not. So I'm gonna make fun of you for being a scrawny little fucking bitch until you work out, so you can survive longer on this planet, so I can enjoy your company more. Is
Okay.
that such a bad thing to want?
Well, it depends on the way that you look at it, but no, I think that's it's kind of like saying, like, if you lock somebody in a house all the time and you don't it's like, my love is stronger than any restraining order. I mean, yes, it comes from a nice place, but it's still also not necessarily super good to say that. So yeah, I can understand what your point is. I think that's true. I think that other people should be healthy. I've said this multiple times, that, like, I don't glorify my lifestyle. I live like an animal. Some people treat their body like a temple. I treat mine like a zoo.
But
I get
you
it.
you don't, like, obviously, like you do a lot for your community. Like, you spread some, like, good takes and stuff.
I try.
But wouldn't it be cool if you were like a Giga Chad and you're doing good takes?
I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe.
Like, how inspiring would it be if you were just sat there? Like, first of all, like, you are a fucking tool, right?
Yeah.
I wish I had your genetics. Like, no offense, but you're just a waste of good genetics. Like, except for your hairline. But Tate doesn't have hair, and he's still,
Yeah,
winning
he's,
in life.
He's doing what he needs
Hair
to do.
doesn't. Yeah, so you're not perfect, but you're like 7 foot, bro. You're like 8 foot or some shit compared to me. And like I literally have to look up to you. So why don't you become a Giga Chad so I can physically and mentally look up to you? Like it wouldn't be hard for you to like. You don't have to be like a muscle man, but if you were just like somewhat like physically fit, that'd be cool. Because you don't smoke, do you?
Absolutely not. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs.
See, like people, see, this is the problem with society. People don't get enough credit for what they already are. If you don't vape and smoke, you're already like you should get a fucking pat on the back. Okay,
That's true.
you should get a pat on the back. You should get a fucking hug, a kiss, a fucking stroke. I don't care, like anything. You should get a pat. You're winning, and you're a fucking Giga Chad if you're not smoking, because you're not a slave to nicotine. That's a W in itself. Okay, so people don't give. We live in such a lack mindset where people always like, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. No, you got to look at yourself. Well, at least I'm breathing every day. At least I'm surviving. At least I don't smoke.
Well, you think about it like this. If you're talking about shit online, this is the way I see it, right? Is like if you're talking about shit and you're complaining about your life online, you automatically have it better than 1 billion people because over 1 billion people in the world don't even have access to the internet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I think that's true. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, no,
yeah.
There are many things that, like, it's not that, like, internet's super important, right? But, like, you think about people who don't have access to the internet, they probably don't have access to a lot of other things, too, right?
Yeah, but I feel like there's... I've seen documentaries in Africa where, like, they're way happier and they've never touched internet in their world. So I think, like, we're lucky to be able to connect across the world because I would have never met you.
True.
But there is villages in Africa where our Western mindset is to believe that they're poor people that don't have this and that, but they're living life to the fullest, right? They're loving life. They're in nature every day. They don't have they don't have to pay taxes, right?
They don't have. They get a tooth infection and die. Like, I mean,
but that's what happens. That's fucking life, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, shit,
that's the trade. But like, how far has healthcare come for America? How good is healthcare in America? You are basically living their life, but unfree.
Yeah.
If you get an infection and you're poor, you're dead in America. So that take doesn't even make sense. Okay? Because they get an infection, they die. So in America, but you have to pay taxes. At least they don't have to pay taxes over there. You don't understand, like we have been brainwashed to think the Western world is better than the world that they live where they don't have internet, they don't have contact. We are believed to think we're living. This is how brainwashed we have become as a society. We're believed to, but everybody's depressed. Everybody's unhealthy. Like, I don't understand.
Look, I'm gonna have to say, like, I'm glad to be here, and I would not want to live somewhere without electricity or internet or like any health.
I'm happy you're good, but you're also a millionaire, so.
I mean,
I think it is a little weird how many I want to die memes like I see all the time.
You think
like,
so?
Some type of like, oh, I'm so depressed, I want to.
It is weird. Well,
that's kind of weird. Yeah.
I think another thing about that, right, is like people do that. Like, how much of people do that? Like, is it reinforced by the like positive by getting positive comments, and it creates like a feedback loop in their mind where they actually want to be like more outspoken about not being happy. I don't think that could happen for sure. I mean, 100% that could happen. Anyways, it sucks, but there it is.
If the free trial's over, so if you want me on for longer. No, I can stay for longer, but it's going to cost you $5K an hour. But yeah, I don't think you're going to want to do that.
It's okay, Greek. You can go. It's fine. Thanks a lot for coming on.
But if you do want me back, $5K an hour, and that's my rate. Not kidding.
Okay. All right. That sounds good, man.
All right. See ya. Take care, everybody.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, McConnell. Sorry for being mean to you.
Fuck off.
All right. See ya, guys.
Can we play WoW?
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 minutes on the video. Like, let's finish the video, and then I'll log on to WoW and do a little bit of that. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's good. What actually fun. Well, the thing is, like, what I'm saying about like with Greek, right? Is like I think that like a lot of what he says is like not really true. It's just stated in a confrontational way that people don't like. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that a lot of the things that he says are fundamentally untrue. I think that they're just stated in a way that's, like disagreeable by a lot of people. That's what I think happens more than anything. And I went way off topic. Yeah, sure. The Earth is flat, dog. Yeah, that one. Like, I will say, like, I will come out and I will on the record say I do think the shit's round. I do. I think it's round. Like, I feel like there's a lot of evidence for it. I've reviewed at least some of the evidence, and yeah, I will come out like, yeah, good take, thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, somebody, good call, yeah, there it is. I think that it's round. That's it. And yeah, sure. And let's see, this right about a lot of things says I'm gonna white people in the deer. I mean, like sometimes, like that's the same thing I do too, right? I mean, it's not that much of a difference, right? That's it. Let me go over real quick. Why didn't you say that? I did. I literally did. Look, I'll finish the video, then we'll log on to WoW. All right.